The ReSilent app captures the outside soundscape through the smartphone's microphone. It then adds layers of effects, creating a dynamic and mimetic background which aims at lowering the salience of emerging sounds. This background is sent to the smartphone's audio output to be listened to with headphones. Let's see a concrete example. It's early in the morning, you are on a train, and you would like to relax or even take a nap. This sound is a recording made with the smartphone inside a train in the morning. The background is quite stable and continuous, made essentially by the rumbling of the train's wheels and some aerodynamic and electrical noises. But from time to time, in the foreground, you hear emerging sounds.
Dear passengers, we inform you that if you would like to file a complaint, you may fill in the web form on www.resemblance.com or the following paper available at the ticket or customer care offices. For further details, it is possible to visit the website or request
distorted voices from the loudspeakers, someone sneezing, other passengers talking, smartphones ringing, etc. These sounds will make it difficult to try to relax or sleep. Any sound emerging from a background has a potential to activate attention. This intrusiveness potential is connected with the difference between a sound and its background. The more different a sound is from its background, the more salient and distracting it will be. Since we are always listening to the sonic world around us, if we continue to find salient sound events, our brain won't feel safe to relax or to go to sleep. The ReSilent app cannot eliminate sound events, but it can change their salience, altering their background. If the background is more similar to the salient sounds, they will lose salience. It's a kind of mimetic behavior, but inverted. The background imitates the individual and not the opposite. The ReSilent app doesn't just add a background sound like many similar apps do. It feeds from the sound material already out there. It samples it, transforms it, imitates it with other materials, and applies a slow temporality. This sound is the output of the ReSilent app alone, fed with the previous train recording as input and set to a level of sensitivity such as only emergent sounds are counteracted. If the soundscape offers only the rumbling background, the setting of the app makes it inactive. The ReSilent app counteracts emerging sounds following slow and long temporal scales, with a kind of smoothness which reduces the sensation of urgency created by the sudden and unpredictable appearance of, say, a sneeze. And finally, this sound is a simulation of the effect of listening to ReSilent's output and to the train sounds muffled by the headphones. As you can see, the once emerging events, the voice, the sneeze, are now almost lost in the cloud of sounds generated by the app. This lowers their salience and, at least in part, should make it easier to relax or fall asleep. ReSilent represents an alternate way to connect with the soundscape, a fuzzy and soft boundary between us and the world. In the last section of this video, you can listen to 2 other examples. This is a recording made in a hospital emergency room. And this is how the same scene is experienced through ReSilent. This is a recording made near a traffic road in an Italian city. And this is how the same scene is experienced through ReSilent.